Restructure Nigeria now. That's the thrust at the line in state and service of songs held in honor of the late human rights activist Yinka Odunmakin in Lagos. Correspondent Ademola Lawrence has details, and right after that we'll bring you stories from business.
20 days after the death of Yinka Odunmakin, family, friends, politicians and co-activists through the venue of his lying in state in Ikeja, Lagos. Pastor Yinka Odunmakin started with prayers to the Creator to accept the soul of the deceased. Then it was time to pay respect to the man who means different things to many. This began with his wife, who like him is a dogged fighter for justice. Other well-wishers followed the trail to honor the spokesman of the socio-political group, Afenifere. The funeral was not only bid to Yinka Odunmakin farewell, but to speak to people at the aim of affairs on what he stood for and died for. To them, the late Odumakin lived all his life speaking and insisting that for Nigeria to experience good governance and that the political class must restructure the country. There was tribute from individuals who eulogized him for his doggedness, as well as some members of the persons living with disability who say he left a lasting impression before his death.
It is only a time that will be appropriate and that everybody will come to embrace this.
For the Afenifere leader, the late Odumakin remains irreplaceable. He described him as a Nigerian who fought till his last breath.
The suffering is much, and if they don't restructure Nigeria, they will have more Igbo, they have more Odumakin, they have more Igbozi, and we cannot repress them. I don't oppose secession, I don't oppose you. Please, carry on the fight.
Governor of Lagos State and the Speaker of the House of Representatives also eulogized the late human rights activist.
As we continue to remember him, we'll continue to hold our darling sister, his wife and children, the fortitude to continue to push on.
Stood strong, you stood shoulder to shoulder, your voices cried out loud, not for yourselves, but for Nigeria and for humanity.
The wife of the deceased says his husband lives forever in the heart of every Nigerian because of his contribution to national discourse.
His ideas will live forever. His legacies will remain.
His remains will leave for Osun State tomorrow, where it will be buried in his hometown, Ile-Ife. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Lagos.
As Jesus died.